You're losing your aunt makes me want to ask you, because when you've lost someone, it affects you and it changes your perspective on life. And I'm wondering, are your conversations different? Has losing someone important to you added a substance and a different angle to how you talk and love on the people in your life?
Definitely. I definitely have changed a lot during this whole period of COVID. God had a pretty much, he was yoking me up like, you better come on home, sister. Like, it's time for you to get it together. And I was raised in the church. I was always raised in spirituality. My grandmother started a church. She was a minister.
Really?
Yeah, I have 2 aunts that are ministers, 2 uncles. Like, that's just how I was raised. So that's the foundation that was always set, but unfortunately, they did not teach me to have a personal relationship with God.
Mm.
Right. You can tell people about church all the time. You can tell people, read the Bible. But if you don't teach another thing about relation and communication to strengthen the relationship, then it's kind of, it doesn't make any sense.
Torrei, you dropping jewels. You dropping jewels, Torrei. I'm telling you. Are you sure you don't have a PhD? Are you sure?
I done been through some stuff in life that I have a PhD of life. I can tell you that much.
Because let me tell you something. I love that, because church and God are not the same thing, and people confuse going to church and having a relationship with God, and they have nothing to do with each other. Nothing.
Nothing. Because there's a lot of evil people sitting up in church who are miserable. Their hearts are not in the right place, and so it definitely reminded me, because I was always a giver, but then I had encountered so many people who took advantage, which started making me hard. And, God had to remind me, like, no, that's not you. That's not who you are. You're changing your aesthetics. You're changing everything because of the things that you have been through. So, I had to really do some self-searching, some relearning myself, relearning God, like remembering who I am and getting back to the core of who Torrei is. And, so in a way, I love that COVID has happened, because I feel so different, to the point now, Dr. Sean, where like, I don't even want to do comedy where I'm cursing anymore. Like
really?
I talked to my mother about it. I said, I think I really want to turn a new leaf and just do Christian comedy, because I don't even feel right talking about the things that I was talking about now. Like, that's just, I'm such in a state of elevation, and I want to stay in that space. And I know if I go back to the old ways, then I'm not going to be able to continue to elevate and help others who may need it. So yeah, a lot has gone on for me in these last few months.
Yeah, you have really entered into a season of transformation and transition. I celebrate that. I think anytime people can like Brother Malcolm, right? Reinvent themselves is a powerful thing. It isn't. I'm gonna get off this subject, I promise. But isn't it amazing how church is still the one place in Black culture where you get rewarded for lying?
It sucks, right?
It's terrible.
It really is. And for me, on my new walk, I just want to walk in righteousness. Like, that's like, I don't even, and I'll be honest, I used to lie. I'd tell little white lies, like, oh, it's just a little white lie, it don't mean nothing, whatever. But you know what? Now I'm like, there's so much more power in the truth. If you
whatever that truth is, right?
Whatever it is, like, accept it. Accept it. If you cannot accept my truth, then I'm not supposed to be around you anyway, because before, trying to sugarcoat things, trying to appease people, telling little lies to appease people, not following the 10 commandments, it's like, nah, I'm over that. I'm just, you're going to get all of me and you're going to get my truth. And that's just what it is.
Well, let me tell you something. I definitely don't follow all the 10 commandments, but
and I'm working on it. I still don't follow all of them, but you got to start somewhere. I'm a work in progress.
That's true.